Greetings and welcome back to the next video in the series. If you just watched the last one, this is a starter from the last one. I died in another horribly, and you saw that it was grand. My body was splayed out all across the walkway. Good thing it's a slab walkway, but still it just wasn't the greatest. So I'm gonna do some mining. I'm at the North Beach area. I've got some music playing because I need something to keep me company. I'm not as talkative right now for some reason. It's been a long day. That's life. So here we go. We're going to continue onward. There we go. Cool. I'm going to get as many resources as I can tonight here at this place. Hopefully I come across some iron because I got a lot of stuff that I need to mend. I mean, I just don't want to keep putting on useless suits of armor that have like 3 or 4 whacks at them and be knocked down. You know what I mean? Because that's more hassle than needed. And I know it's wasteful to make an anvil because they go kind of quickly these days. Yeah, whoever decided that, the first anvils lasted a long time. They really did. They lasted for quite a bit of time. They were good. But then somebody decided, oh, you know what? These last too long. We're going to make this harder for the people. Isn't that nice? Isn't that swell? That's splendid. We're just going to keep going up. Until we hit a cavern. That for some reason looks like... Okay. Oh, that's light from the other... Okay, cool. So that's a hole from there. That makes sense. And there's... I love gravel. We got lots of coal. Very nice. Yeah, it was kind of petty, but that's what it is. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just had really bad luck when I was here last. The whole time I was here, which prompted me to move forward. Yeah, this area didn't hold a lot. It really didn't. There was not a whole lot here, and so therefore, I mean, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot here, and so we moved on quite after extensive searching for stuff. But like I said, maybe the people that are making the world harder in an aspect are also trying to add more stuff to the upper levels, because there's a lot. There's a lot here now. Don't know what to say. My daughter's having a lot of fun doing this. She especially likes doing it. No. Well, she likes... We've done both worlds, hers and mine. I don't know if she's got a favorite yet. I just know she enjoys doing it. She likes being out there for people to see. This is interesting. Is this part of something I just did, or... I need to get more wood. Oh, was that iron? No. It's daytime. Almost. Or something like it. Tacos for dinner. They're really good. I just hope they don't give me grief all night long. As you get older, food is not your friend. Dude, we're not gonna do this. Yeah, turn around and go back the way I came. Didn't see that coming. Should have looked above me. Got real lucky with that one. Because if it was like multiple above me, that would have been the end of Fred tonight anyway. Whoa! Hello. See, I need to make some iron. I need to make some armor. The thing I want to hear, I'll say everything true. Oh, it's nighttime, that's why. Where was I? There I am. Alright, so we're gonna... You know what? We're gonna do this. Oh, that didn't work too well. Let's do this one. And go from here. I'll say everything true. Anything I have to do just to get win the love of a girl like you. Anybody know who this band is? I do this to my kids all the time. But I'm kind of lucky enough to whereas what's really interesting is my youngest sons listen to Pink Floyd and like Ozzy Osbourne and all kinds of stuff. And like the Monkees and like, I guess I just got lucky. And he plays video games like all the time, like he almost nonstop. And like I wish he'd do something else. I guess I gotta show. I've been trying to show him there's like more to life than just video games, but I don't know. I guess I gotta work harder at that. Kid's got a head for finance. He really does. He's really strong financially in that sense. There's this world he's got. I don't know if it's Minecraft or what it is, but there's this world. It's like a Minecraft world, I guess, where he's making these things, and he's realizing that the market is poor for them. There's none out there, so he goes and he makes more of them, and then he knows how to mark them up and sell them. And he knows when the market gets flooded, not to sell them at the time, and just sit on them for a while and wait for the market to come back. I mean, he's just on top of this stuff like crazy. He's got other things he's making because the market's good for them. I'm like, dude, if you just did this in real life, do you know how rich you'd be? Look, we didn't even hit the very mountain part. Isn't that incredible? I'm like, you know, and like you'd have to work like maybe a fraction of a day or so, or like just every other day or something to make a lot of money, and then play video games the whole rest of your time. You could do that full time, but I don't know. We'll see. Lots of coal. Now all I need is some iron. I'm up on the side of the hill. That's the bridge. Cool. You know what? I was looking forward to some Catherine Wheel. Well, I know something really fascinating. So this band here is called Catherine Wheel. Here we go. This will be a real good story. And I've known about this song. I've heard it before. But I hadn't. Well, I mean I had. Okay, so I know this song. It's called Kill My Soul. And they used to play it on the radio. At least I think they did. Because I remember listening to this. And it's a long story. This song was playing in my youth. And I know this song. I have all their albums. So I can play the music. Anyway. Kill My Soul. Anyway. I didn't know anything else about them. I didn't even know who this was. I didn't know this was Catherine Wheel. I just knew the song. It was a good song. It was cool. You know, it was weird. It was trippy. It's not goth. It's not punk per se. And it's dope. I could dig it, right? Anyway. It wasn't until... I mean, I didn't even come across as a Napster during the Napster days, allegedly. But the thing is that I was working at this company, and, you know, I had this, you know, people talk, and guys hang out and stuff like that. There's one guy, whoa, off the side of the mountain with you, ha 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 ha. That's how you banish somebody. Way to go back and forth. Is it? You know, maybe we should just go down here and go to sleep. We can always come back up the side of the hill. Right? Yeah. Iron. I didn't see that before. We're going to dig that up. Anyway. Somewhere along the lines, I allegedly was handed a thumb drive, and there was a lot of music on it, and I was just listening to it. I gave the thumb drive back. But while I was listening to it, there was all these songs on there by this band called Catherine Wheel. And this is in 2005 when I learned about this. And the band was out in 93. They went till 2000 and then or just before 2000. They went to about 2000 and then they didn't disband, as they put it. So I've done a lot of research. I really dig the band. I really do. It's one of my favorite bands. It's like the lead singer explained it like this. It's like they drove into a parking lot, parked the car, and all of them got out of the car and just left it there. That's a really unique way of saying that the band just kind of like, they didn't break up. They just set it aside, in a sense. They parked it and, you know, that's cool. And we've been wanting them to get back to the effing car, but they haven't. That's another story. So, it just, I find it interesting that I found all this music, got to liking it a whole lot. Enough to research a lot about it, to find out that it was all being played during the 90s when I was in my heavy metal phase. Not phase, it is a lifestyle, but still. It helped me branch out to all kinds of stuff. So here I am. I found this, and it's incredible. It's just, I don't know, I just found it so unique that... Oh, well, that's not the unique part of the story, actually. I'm forgetting part of it. I really am. I wonder, can you pause this, puppy? No, you can't. Not with this software, anyway. I need to blow my nose. I never thought about this too. I don't know. Mandela effect, real or not? I don't know. But anyway, listen to the story. So, I dig his music, or dig this music, and I love it and everything like that. And I leave the job in 2011, and so like 2014, 15. So 10 years later, excuse me, 10 years later, I come across him, same guy. I wind up at a different company, and he shows up there about a year later, and we're working together. Well, not really together again, but sort of. And I go to thank him for introducing me all this music on his thumb drive, and he tells me he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Or he doesn't know what I'm talking about. He's never heard of the damn band before. He had most of their out. He didn't have the out. He had like a lot of songs on there, a lot, like at least 3 albums, right? 3 out of the 5, and I'm like, what are you talking about? This is like what was on here. He's like, well, I don't know. I don't remember. And I'm like, dude, nobody does that much Robitussin and No-Dose to forget like a whole lot like that. That's weird. That was trippy. That's the trippy part about it. It's like there was all this music. It turns out to be one of my favorite bands from now on, right? And he can't remember anything about it. Isn't that great? Whereas I would never have known about this band unless it was for him. Good times, right? Oh, you want some trivia? So, for those of you that don't know Catherine Wheel and are into heavy metal, the lead singer of Catherine Wheel's name is Robert Dickinson. Robert Dickinson. He is the cousin to Bruce Dickinson. Iron Maiden is a torture device, and the Catherine Wheel is a torture device. Although the band takes Catherine Wheel name from a different wheel, supposedly the giant Ferris wheel. The giant Ferris wheel in Europe is called the Catherine Wheel, and that's where they got the name from. Yeah, right, sure. Whatever. I doubt that, but that's what they said. Anyway, I found that fascinating. Let's do this. I had all these, like, sparred out. I really destroyed this axe on my predators. Well, I got just a, yeah, there we go. I really kept these separate, didn't I? So I guess I should do that somewhat, or sort of. Again without you. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna dump all this in here too. I'm gonna dump those in there. And what's in here? Yeah. 9's not gonna cut it really. I'm gonna take one more of these. Go over to here. And oh, that's grand. Because I might just come right back and do that. Yep, as the sun is... I need to make one of those plates. The sun is degrading. The sun is degrading. Don't fall in the cavern. There are trees over there. And cows. And piggy. Good night, Piggy. Good night, Mr. Cow. Man, I get stuck doing so many things, don't I? Of my own accord. I almost knew I was going to die in the nether. I really did. So I just had this foreboding, dreadful, like, it's not going to let me go with these 4 blaze rods. The whole reason why I came out here, you know, 600 times to die in the nether. One more time. Ha ha ha. He's not getting out of here with this stuff. Are you kidding me? This is contraband. We can't have him need what he wants. And then the effing potion wouldn't work. Was I not doing it right? Real good swearing. I'm going to have to... You know, wouldn't that be the S if you could, like, make potions and you just can't drink them anymore? And I don't have or know... I mean, I could look it up. I really could. What I need for a brewing station. I really don't know off the top of my head. I had Aiden help me out with that because Homeboy was into all that. He really was. Aiden was like a pioneer in this game. He did all that. He found... Well, Ryan also, but I mean... Maybe it was a competition, the brotherly competition that drove Aiden to be such a... Man, he made this, he made that, he did this, he got the brewing stations going, you know, he made the first anvils, he did this, all the new stuff, the choreography table, the map table. He went looking through this and that, and he found the shipwrecks, you know, the treasure maps, and he went finding all kinds of biomes and different stuff. He really did. I guess that's why he doesn't play anymore. He's just burnt out. That's a shame. Aiden, if you're watching this, maybe you should play some Minecraft, just for my sake, once in a while. That'd be nice. Because you're part of the reason why I still play. Maybe, I remember, or maybe that was Ryan. Yeah, but I remember other stuff that Aiden did. I didn't tell you what I was just thinking of. We're going to plant a tree or two here, and we're going to spread the love a lot closer to where the cave is. Because I believe that they should replant trees on steeps and stuff like that. Which is interesting. I had this conversation in real life, IRL, about, this is my wife, but about, like, Mongolia and stuff, and, like, the steeps, and where they are. And you know what? This is really bothering me. I gotta destroy that one. It bothered me. Isn't that a pretty sunset? That's pretty neat, how Minecraft can do that. It's neat. Anyway, they're full of steeps. Now, what are steeps? Steeps are plains, plain biomes. And so there's not a lot of trees. The Mongolians burned horse dung and cow dung, you know, whatever dung they had. S-H-I-T. They burned that stuff. Sugar honey iced tea to stay warm at night because they didn't have any wood and to chop down for the plains. Whatever wood they had was like harvested and held on to and used for whatever they needed it for. They didn't have wood to burn. There you go, wood to burn. That's funny. It wasn't used as a source of fuel for heating. But let's not get too close to that. Yeah. I kind of find that fascinating in a sense. I really like killing skeletons. We don't have any armor on. And I don't want to die out here. I got the chicken. Look at that. have anything enough on me to build a campfire? Word, dog, word. This is my new way of cooking food. I absolutely love doing this. This is really fun. Why are my lagging? There we go. So I'll find a place where you want to cook away from all the chests. We'll do it over here. I don't know why. Actually, no, because everything is over here, but it's just the way it... Huh. Anyway. Watch it be the outside. We're just going to do it right here. Good enough. Why is this my new favorite way of cooking? Because you can add multiple meats to... We only cook 4 at a time. But that's 4 right there. And if I wanted to put the chicken on there too, I could. It's nice. Very nice. I should go back and harvest the all the corn, all the carrots. Replenish that area up there. I should. I grabbed some of those trees. We got 25 of these. That's nice. I need like a junk chest. I deem you junk chest. Maybe I should get Izzy out here. I'm really going to be out here for as long as I think I'm going to be. I might as well get around out of here. That's the only downside about this. You burn yourself to death. A little trippy. I like that. Oh, it's just spending time while you're cooking food. Yeah, you better run chicken. Word. Alright, so we'll go real quick. Good enough. Junk chest. Get extra of this in here. Extra coal in here. We're going to plant all these trees. After we get some sleep. If we can make a slab, that'd be great. Excuse me. can't. Don't know what I need for that. Pressure plate, that's what I want. I want a pressure plate. I don't know where they are. I need 2 of those? Whoa. I love the Enderman in the morning. That's pretty. We ought to fix that too. It's been a while since I've killed an Enderman. I think some of the happiest times I had playing Minecraft, hands down, was with everyone playing at once. Olivia, Aiden, Ryan. Those are the originals. Before Izzy got into the book. I mean, like, yeah, she's fun to play with. I remember some of the really old times we used to do stuff, and man, they were just some of the best times. They really were. Crew really just knew what to do. We would swarm and just take over things, and there was no stopping us. You know, it's almost like the World of Warcraft in Minecraft. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, the monsters aren't as bad, but when you're going up against pillagers or something like that, it was such a great, you know, good teamwork. That's what I'm getting to. To be honest, it's kind of hard to keep that going as they get older because, you know, they're now teenagers. And if you remember what being a teenager was like, you just knew you knew it all, you know? You were unstoppable. The world was yours, and you took it. Or at least you thought you did. Turning 50 really, it didn't hit me hard, but it's, I don't know, it's just a different, it's a different ride. At least it is for me. Start looking at things just slightly differently than I was before. You know, I'm wondering if everything sometimes I do. I wonder if everything I thought about is exactly, you know, what it is. Should I, you know, is it really this way? You know, I have certain ideas and thoughts and whatever. I'm a diehard capitalist. I really am. I believe that you could do anything in this world that you put your mind to. You want to make $1 million? I tell my children, we could be rich beyond belief. I could be absolutely I could be a millionaire. I don't know about a billionaire, but I could be a millionaire. I could. And we could have everything that you ever want in the world. Want for nothing. You wouldn't know who I am. I'd never see you. I'd be at work all the time doing something. You kids would never know who I was. We'd be rich. You can. You could do anything you put your mind to. Anything at all. And make a decent living. At least and that's not just me. That's God too. God did this for me. That's a whole nother story I'll get into later. You ever see the movie Fiddler on the Roof? It's one of my favorite movies. Absolutely great. Great movie. Y'all should watch it sometime if you haven't seen it. Anyway. But I'm wondering now if companies should actually, you know, I don't know. I'm not trying to move over from, you know, where I was. I'm looking at things differently. Or at least I think I am. No, I am. I'm looking at things differently. And I'm wondering if everything is the way that I actually, or you know, believed it to be. I do still believe things are mostly the way that I believe them are. It just, I don't know. I know I'm not making a whole lot of sense to you right now. Because I haven't given you any examples. I tell my wife all the time, you want to tell me something, you got to draw that S out for me. You really do. Here's the door, here's the wood, here's the floor. Draw me the picture of what you're trying to tell me. Don't infer. I hate inference. I really do. I mean, I can deal with it, but I hate it, you know. You want something from me? Ask. Just straight up ask. Come out and, yo, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do that? Come here. I need this done. Can you do this for me? I'm like, you know, it'd be nice if I had blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that would be nice. Because I may come up with it, you know, like, okay, you want that done. Or I just, you know, might be on, looking at this cloud. Oh, that looks like a dragon up there or something. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, and in your thought, just right over my head. Not a second thought about it. Never revisit it again. Good luck. I don't even make it sound bad. It's just, that's the way I operate sometimes. Anyway, where was I going with this? So, let's give you an example. And by no means, well, hang on, maybe I'm coming up with this thought a little bit too early. Pharmaceutical companies, they really make a lot of money. They do. They make a S-load of money. And rightfully so. In a sense. They come up with the drugs, and they've done all the research, you know, and everything like that. They put in the time, the hours, the capital, the risk. I get it. I do. Yes. And I am in no means for taking somebody's wealth away from them or taxing the S out of them. Seriously not. But I'm starting to wonder, it's not that they make too much money. Because I believe that anybody should be able to make any amount of money they want. In a moralistic value. Let's put it that way. I think that a lot of the pharmaceutical companies aren't moralistic anymore. And that they worship the money. That's basically where I'm going with this. And so, yes, I've heard the argument, well, if they really cared, they make insulin free. No. But they'd make it cost effective. It can't cost. I don't know what the prices or the cost. Okay, I really have no idea what goes in the process of making it. And maybe it does cost as much as, or not. I don't know. But when they can make other drugs absolutely like, non-existent cost, and then stuff you really need more expensive. See, that's just it. I would think that you would raise the price of the really cheap drug. Raise the price of. Here's a thought. I don't know. Let's make a drug X, Y, and Z, and it costs wherever I am relative to my cave home. I get back there before the sun goes down. What is that glitching in the background there? That's weird. Is that really like the Enderman and things running around, or who knows? None of these trees grew over the daytime. How dare they? Oh, I've got 57 saplings. That's psychotic. That really is. Boom! There we go. That's where the slabs are. The pressure plate. So anyway. Okay. So, hold that thought. You got a drug XYZ. Costs $1 to make. Total. It costs so much to figure it out, and they patent it and stuff like that. So yeah, okay, fine, I get that. So there's a charge on top of that. So they charge $12 for XYZ. Standard across the board. Never go up in price, right? Then you got, I don't know what insulin costs. I really don't. Or something that somebody needs. Like, insulin's pretty big, But then again, diabetes is pretty big. But that whole might be tied together. I'm not going there. Anyway. Hey, look, our first tree. Oh, I think that one's over there. It's one of the first trees. Anyway. So, instead of just having insulin cost so much, take drug XYZ and square it up for 20 even. Take the proceeds of that extra money, don't put it in your pocket or the pocket of the company, put it towards the cost of the insulin to bring the cost of the insulin down across the board. Take several of those drugs and do that. Because people need, like, here you are, you're not losing any money doing that. You're really not. And you're making yourself look like the good guy in a sense because, ooh, we lowered the price of insulin. See? And that's the market regulating itself in a sense. And that's another problem. That's a problem with the market. The problem with the market is government. Government's the problem. I'm going to get banned real quick, aren't I? Government is the problem. Government has never helped the common people other than keeping the peace and making sure that they had a voice. When government decides that they're here to help, Reagan said it best. I forget how many words it is, so I'm going to get screwed up. But like in so many words, the worst thing you could hear is, "I'm here from the government," or "I'm from the government. I'm here to help." I don't buy that at all. But hey, that's just me. I am a high school dropout. You're sick of me and my politics. I get it. I am a high school dropout. I decided instead of being a dropout to go on and get a degree in something. I got a degree in computer programming from DeVry Institute. And from there, on my own personal stopper. I am my ceiling. As far as I want to go, like I was just telling you, told my kids, we could be rich, you never know me. Sky's the limit. I'm not saying programming is the answer, and it may not be the answer for you. I don't know what your answer is. You are the one that's going to make sure that you fail or succeed. That's it. You. Nobody else. Everybody along the way, it's like, oh, that's a stupid idea. You never get this done. Everything else, scrape them off. Don't need them. Really don't. How can you scrape people off? Real simply. I don't know what it is inside me. I might have had a brain injury, but I'm going to let that go because I've got friends that are just like me too. And as far as I know, their brains aren't as injured as mine. Or it might not even be injured. I got a scar. It's great. It's just like Harry Potter. It's right here. It's not exactly a lightning bolt. It's in the middle of my forehead. I love doing that to my kids. I'm like, come here. Feel this. Feel that indent? Yeah. That's all because of one individual who I won't name on here because I think that would be wrong. He'd probably try and get me banned or whatever. But he knows who he is. And he jumped down in front of... I was riding my bike down a hill when I was 7 years old. And my best friend at the time jumped down in front of me. Thought it'd be funny. Have no idea. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know how old I was. I was 7, 9, 8, 9, or 10. I don't know. And here's why. Because I hit him, went over the handlebars, and landed on my head. I was in the hospital for... I say 2 weeks. I don't know. I know it was a week. I think it was like a week and a half. I was unconscious for a week. My parents sat there at my bedside whole time for a week, not knowing if I'd wake up again. I wouldn't wish that. Being a parent, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, man. I'd lose my mind. I think in the 6th day, I'd lose my mind and like, I don't know what I'd do. But, you know, and then my kid would wake up the 7th day. You know what I mean? Anyway. Damn. Right? I remember coming home from the hospital. I remember the day as being surreal, looking out the window of the car. Like it wasn't, yeah, like it just wasn't real. Like something was, like the world was different in a sense. I just couldn't put my finger on it. Goes along with what I told my daughter before, my oldest daughter. Well, it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. And she tried to tell me that, so I've got a peanut allergy and I go and eat peanut butter and I almost die. And then I go and do it again. Yeah, no, don't be stupid and do it again. What is your problem with that? Seriously? You did it once, you didn't die. You'll be stronger. Help you make you think. Don't touch the effing peanuts. Again, 15-year-old teenagers, right? This is the 69 Eyes. I've seen them 3 times, and am planning to go see them again. They'll be playing the Craft House April 15th, April 6th, 2024. They're from Helsinki. So for them to come over here to America, they must have realized how nice it is. They tour everywhere. Everywhere. But I still can't get other people. I can't. I haven't tried. But still, other people will come over here and tour. Like Poets of the Fall. I'd love to see them. I really would. So the Backyard Babies once before they sucked. That was a great concert. It really was. Yo, Holmes, what you got to trade? Nothing, I say you take your camels back to where you got them. Saudi Arabia. Your wannabe camels. What are they? Llamas? Llamas? I gotta work on my ad lib. I gotta work on planting some trees over here, don't I? You say bye. Trust the night. Never say bye. You wait for life. There's a big trust the night. Wow, speak of the devil. This is Poets of the Fall. Not exactly what was something to happen, but okay, fine. reminds me of something. Must be Wizards. I guarantee you, this is Wizards and Angels. I don't know the song, but this is what it sounds like. Because it sounds like Iced Earth. Yep. Demons and Wizards, which was the band collaboration between the two. Music can be easily discernible at times by the sound of the guitar, the riffs they play. It's hard to explain exactly what I'm talking about, but actually, Wizards and Demons, if I remember right, my mistake, Wizards and Demons is the name of one of the Iced Earth albums. I forgot it was in the compilation band that they put together. So yes, I was absolutely correct. In a sense. We'll go with that. Is the sun going down? Nope. Watching Over Me. That is a great song. Now, I don't happen to have that album. Ghost of Freedom. Is that the name of the album? I don't remember. But it's a really great album by them. It really is. And it has the singer... I can't remember the cat's name. I need to look it up. John's the name of the guy that owns the band. He owns the title to Iced Earth. John Schaefer. Yes, he was convicted in the insurrection. Whatever. I'm not talking politics. I'm talking music. His Iced Earth is one of the best bands ever. It's just good. The music is incredible. And it's because he's so meticulously put his effort of beauty into it. You don't understand, go and get some of the albums. And listen to the music if you don't know it. But I do have a favorite singer. Just can't think of the guy's name. We're going to look it up real quick. List of past members. I should have known this. Best singer of Iced Earth ever? Matt Barlow. You can't say any more. There isn't anything more to say. Matt Barlow is the best singer of Iced Earth ever. And him and John had a falling out. Actually, what actually happened the first time, because they got back together, was that right after 9/11. And again, if you really like music and you really dig a band, look them up. Find out what you get about them. You'll be fascinated once you really do that. Right after 9/11, and if you don't know what 9/11 is, I can't help you. Go and look it up. I'm not going to take the time to explain it here. But right after 9/11, Matt was the lead singer of Iced Earth and for a while. And he turned to John Schaefer and said, I need to do something else in my life. I need to do something I feel makes more of a difference in the world. Or something to this effect. and Matt Barlow went to the police academy of Delaware and joined the Delaware police force. Became a cop. And I'm talking, they toured, like, this was, back in the, back in that time, well, maybe the bands weren't as, the tours weren't as great as they used to be, but then they were major touring, contenders. They really were. Anyway, that's what he did. I respect him for it. I get it. And so, but what happened after he did that, I don't know how many years he did that for. 4 or 5, maybe longer, maybe shorter. I do know that he missed singing so much so that he had joined I don't know if he started it. I don't think he started. I think it was existing. But he joined the singing group, the Police Quartet or something like that. The police singing group that was part of the station that he was at. And I would think he did that because he honestly missed singing. And eventually he left the department and went and joined back up with Ice Earth for a brief period of time. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But then again, he left it and started his own band. It's not exactly what I wanted to do right there. I will tell you one thing. This whole episode where I put out all these shrubberies before is the most I've ever collected and put out at one time. It really is. There are just so many here. It's incredible. It's unreal. Yeah, by far the most. This is the backyard babies. Could have sworn it was iron that was up here, but maybe I'm wrong. Gravel. There's no iron up here, so. See, this is what I was talking about. Maybe I'd do better underneath the ground, but I really don't think so. We haven't been down there. So let's go on down there and see what it's like. Let's not jump off the fence completely. I guess it just go. Boom! She just hit you in the face. Honestly, right now, don't remember what the bottom of this area is like at all. We're on 14, we're on 11. Here's Crossroad. Doesn't really look like a whole bunch of anything. Maybe we didn't mind as much as we should have. What time is it? See, and if I hadn't died, here's a thought for you. If I hadn't died all those times, and come to realize what I don't have here, and absolutely decide that, I probably, I mean, like, this is really deterring me from my venture forward. But as is, I probably lost those blaze rods. I'm going to need blaze rods. And I'm going to have just about as much trouble getting the rest of my resources that I'm going to need for my future endeavors. I may not come across... That was grand. Did you see that? I may not come across... what I need going forward. There may not be, I may not find another fortress. You know what I mean? This may be it. This may be the fortress, and that's it. Wow, look at that. So, this being the closest real area to that, I might as well restock this area as I need. That being said, Izzy wanted to come out here, but with my stance on it before that I wanted to just go to the far lands, and now that doesn't look like a possibility. I'm thinking that I'm going to go and get her and bring her on out here, which is something I wasn't really planning on doing before. But now, because of the circumstances have changed, it's exactly what I'm going to do out here. Hopefully she still wants to come out here. I should put a door in there. Who is this? Yeah, offhand. It's Donkin. Well, offhand, I wouldn't have known until I heard the voice. Constantly doing that to my kids. And I don't know if it's right or wrong or not. You know. Hey, who is this? This is nice. This is turning out real well. My batteries are low. Good to know. This is nice. I wonder if I hit the one vein in this whole world. More than likely, I'm just not remembering how much stuff is out here because, you know, we did have all that iron and I made all those suits of armor from, but who knows? I used to go forever in another, and you know, just like this, mining, because I mean, I'd like to get so far away from the last light, so that when you actually do put torch down, the darkness still comes in between the two torches. Let's see if I went far enough to show you what I'm talking about. See that? Look at this. There we go. In the darkness between the two torches. Barely. It's just barely enough. Yeah. In theory, it's not good to do because monsters can spawn and will spawn anywhere and everywhere that you do something stupid like that. But hey, why not? Every once in a while. Can't live by, you know, whatever's rules. You know another company that I really think is too big? Walmart. It's huge. It's massive. And I don't know. I really think it's destroying this country. It's the B&L from Pixar. Yeah, I'm getting a text message saying it's late. It's time for bed, probably. What time is it? It's almost midnight. See, I was about to turn off, and if you just go just a little bit further. I mean, it's not exactly what I'm looking for, but it's something. That'd be nice if we could turn iron into coal. Wouldn't that be great? Alchemy, right? Yeah. No, it doesn't have the same chemical properties as my son, the chemist, will tell me all about. That's pretty cool, though. They can do all that. And he enjoys it, too. He really enjoys being a chemist. That's so cool. You know, you gotta enjoy what you do. You really do. If you don't enjoy what you're doing day to day, go find what makes you happy. And I don't mean like, I don't know. I'm not telling anybody how to live their life. You know that you should be happy doing whatever you're doing. I hate gravel. Boy, I get lucky there. See that? Night. It is late. I'm tired. I'm gonna head back. If I can find the way back. And I'm probably gonna bring Izzy on out here. Like I said I would. And maybe I'll try and go get the rest of the blaze rod. We're gonna stay out here though. We're gonna try and like fix this place up. If I can ever really find my way back. And possibly just go on from there. Yeah, this is the dark corridor. The dark corridor. Ha ha ha. Boom. Gotta fix that. This has the good workings of a nice evil maze going on down here. I think I'm really kind of lost at this point. Yeah, I'm really kind of confused. I should have mapped it out maybe just a little better. Hello. Mm. Did I make a road? Okay, I remember those. And being right there near the entrance. But I really don't think I... Oh yeah, I did. I gotta make the stairs for that. Yeah. Whoa! Holy cow, dude. I lost controller function. I didn't think my batteries were that low. Ugh. Come on now. Yay! Damn. Great. Well, let's check the hall. Let's see what we got. Right? Daytime. Where was I going to put this? This looks a good spot. We have 46. Not bad for a short delivery time. Not bad at all. Still need to get more trees. this and this and that. Even this. Just cause. Can't even make a back door here. Oh, it's this one. I got a feeling this leads right to the outside. Oh! Straight up the brick wall. Oh. So we can make this like a doorway. Let's figure out where this goes. Just real quick, we're going to do this up real quick. This is going to take some time. It would have been nice if I could find at least 3 diamonds. Would have turned that into a pick out here. But without enchantment, it's not that. But I've got papyrus. I got a whole lot of paper. I know I do. We're going to leave this area and go on back to their house. Just leave this as a mining operation for now. Do one of those. Do this. Do this. Well, it's still sunny. Trees are growing nice. I know it was a nice open wide field, but this makes it a lot easier. Look at this. And you know, there's got to be something. You know what I think for me about this house too? Is because the kids did all this funky stuff with it. I don't know if they were trying to get me to move on, if they liked it or what. You know, I don't know. You can sleep during a thunderstorm? That's new. When did that come out? Sleeping through this night. While we're here, we're going to do a little bit. I thought I harvested this all at one time when I was here. Again, Aiden probably already has a whatchamacallit out here. I really want to put it past him. But he's got a enchantment something. So really. Yeah, and they really dig those sweet berries. They're real all about the sweet berries. I can't stand the things, but that's their patch here. I thought it was getting a phone call. It's playing the song. That's cute. That's the song that Samsung plays for every phone call. I guess if you listen to Samsung music enough, you'd come across that, but hey. I'm like, Sherry texted me. Why is she calling? Oh, dude. That's incredible. That's all there is. thought there would have been more. I don't really remember making that. On 12. I didn't make it to 11. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So here we go. This is what I was talking about in a sense. This is the maze that's underneath the beach house. So therefore, if I've got all this maze down here and I didn't find a whole lot of anything, at least I thought I didn't find a whole lot of anything, this is why. But then again, I'm on 12, which is weird. Everything should be on 11. I wonder if I'll hit anything just by doing this a little bit. And honestly, this is here, but hey. don't have enough wood for that. Damn. One slab, two less. Where did I come from? Hopefully I found my way back, right? That looks about right. Maybe I did spend some extensive time down here. I wonder how deep for 48. That's not that far down. What did I do with your thing? Oh no, there it is. We're gonna recharge all the batteries tonight. So I'm not putting hers back just yet. There's one down there. Could make more carrot out here. Kind of far from the house. Won't grow that well. We don't really need this here. Homeboy shot me with an arrow underwater. Oh, think so. That reminds me. Alright, yeah, it's late. We're tired. It's midnight and a half. So I'm going to stop here. Thanks for joining in. And if you got too bored, I'm sorry about that. It is late. As it gets later during the week and stuff like that, and at night, I do get a little bit tired. I don't talk as much. I apologize. But we got a lot going on here. We got a lot to do. I thought I was ready and prepared to go farther, but apparently I'm not. So stick with me. We'll get there. Thanks for joining in. Bye.